Greetings, humans! How are we? Whoa, steady, human, steady. Greetings, everybody. How are we doing? It is Saturday. I hope you're having a good weekend. What's up? What's up? It feels like it's been a while since I've done one of these, human. Everyone else has been doing them. Kure's done one. We had chicken taro. Honestly. Hello, Chloe. I know I'm late. There's nothing like seeing the 4 o'clock click over to 4:01 and thinking, oh, someone's going to give me shit. Is it going to be Zara or is it going to be Chloe? Anyway, I'm here and I am jumpy. I have a spring in my step. Bottom? I don't know. Hello, Josh. Human. Careful. Thank you. Oh, that was very off-putting. Touch like a midwife. You're wasted here, human. Cold hands, though. Grr. Anyway, hello, Sock Monkey. Hey, Skip. Hello, Mr. Werewolf Dude. Hello. All hail. I am here. Hola, Emma. What am I whinging about? Emma? I don't whinge, Emma. I don't whinge. I could be an hour late and you'd still be happy. Oh, go on, Josh. Go on. Ain't that nice? See, some people can be nice. It has been a while, hasn't it? We had chicken taro. And then before that, did we have Tipo? And then I know Kure did the special Valentine's one. To be honest, I'm still getting over her song at the end, but that's fine. And now, Krista, have I ever been camping or am I just camp? We all know the answer to that. I'm not really the outdoorsy type. You know, knuckling down under canvas. Ugh. Why does it all sound like a euphemism? Am I blushing? Hello, Kyle. Cold hands is the first thing you heard. The human has very cold hands. Cold hands, warm heart. Nope, just cold hands. Moving along. Ruth's mooning at me. Apple user, human has done the doom room. Sit down, everybody. Sit down. I know. It is done. So yeah, we've got a doom room for tomorrow. Yeah. Hello, Zuzu, Paula. Hello, Paula, and hello, Ruth. I'm going to let everybody get away with it. I mean, we're in quite a good mood. The human has done the doom room. For a minute, we thought she wouldn't. It was quite hard work. The human likes to make things difficult for herself. What has she forgotten, Chloe? I have no idea. We'll find out. Paula, you feel like we're on the darkest timeline? Oh, but real life is so boring, Paula. You're spending too much time with real life. Stop that. Stop it. I'll have none of this nonsense. Anyway. Emma, did I hear about the Volkswagen ad during the Super Bowl? Missed the first 12 years. I wonder why that might be. Gosh. Anyway, let's move along. Slay Anachronista. Oh, I feel like I'm doing some sort of, like, live long and prosper, but I haven't got enough fingers. Anyway, I need my own version of that, don't I? Yeah. Anyway, enough of real life. We're here for nonsense. Did someone say nonsense? Yes, Harry. Nonsense. Buckle. Oh, Slay, as if I have a magazine. Oh shit! I've hit the human. You hit the wrong button. Oh, fuck knows what she's just done. But Slay magazine available via Amazon. Follow link in my profile. Amazon link in profile. Slay magazine. Amazon link in profile. Slay magazine. Ba boom ba. You've had your dinner down the pub, Ruth. I'm not jealous. Human, you need to take me to the pub for dinner. Human doesn't take me to the pub. Now, tell me why. Did you think I'd embarrass the human in the pub? In public? Do you think the human's embarrassed by me? Because I think out of the two of us, if one of us should be embarrassed of the other, I should be embarrassed of the human. Seriously. It's like I'm her carer. Shocking. Hello, Angel. Hello, Froggis. Hello. Are you going to try and kill the human today? Anyway, I'm too elegant for the pub, Mr. Werewolf Dude. I think you might be right. Much too elegant for the pub. So, human, what shit have we got to talk about? We've got Patreon. We've got tomorrow is the results from the soulmate thing. That's coming up tomorrow. Chloe, she helps me film in public. She doesn't, Chloe, not enough. Not enough. She's not even brave enough in front of the neighbours. Froggis, that's brain diarrhoea. Obviously. What is the human drinking? She's drinking squash today. She does work very hard. She does work very hard, but she is pretty hopeless too. Yeah. I mean, they're not mutually exclusive. You can work hard and be hopeless. You can be either or. Where am I going with this? I don't know. What was I going to say? Yes, and of course there is the sticker for There's Always Necrophilia. Hello, handheld actors. Hello. Am I saying yeehaw? I am saying yeehaw. Shadow Knight, am I saying she's squashing the drink? No, she's drinking squash. Anyway, everyone, it's squash. It's orange squash. It's very, very boring orange squash. She'll have booze tomorrow, don't you worry. But there's always necrophilia. Kyle, you think I should plug the magazine? Slay magazine, available for Amazon. Follow the link in my profile. I'm getting quicker with that. Anyway, everybody, welcome to you all. What's the matter with Harry? There's always necrophilia. There is always necrophilia. Paula, orange squash is very refreshing. Gin is better. Gin is better. Yeah. It's at this point that I feel like I should have... like I was going to say something, and now we're talking about squash, and I don't know what it was. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Apple, do you prefer blackcurrant? You devil. What about blackcurrant and apple? Are we really having this conversation? Are we really? Harry, if you want to gulp down Carl's juice, that's up to you. It's not personally not my thing. You knock back as much of that goodness as you want. Anyway. Sausage, you're wondering what the heck is this? I ask myself that every second of every live. But these people seem to like it, so I'm here to talk nonsense. What's the poll that you've got going? Who do you think is your soulmate? I like the idea that if it's one of the mods, we know what the next thing is going to be. Hello, Mutu. Welcome. There were 41 people in here. So skip, and then the old necrophilia chat crept in. That saw off 10 of them. We put the fun in funeral, moving swiftly along. Harry, you think dead Carl is like a creme brulee? Everything sounds vaguely euphemistic now. I think we need to ease off. Yeah, Apple user, it's not the polls you have to worry about. It's the mods. So anyway, for everybody who has still joined us, who has not put up the poll sausage, I can't. Sausage. It's the poll in the corner. My lovely mods like to set up polls while I'm doing whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing, to keep us all on our toes. So yeah. Shadow Knight, am I going to die laughing? The human might. The human just amuses herself, really, but it is a bit wheezy and a bit wispy, and she is probably at some point going to die on a live. I'm just saying that when she does break, it'll be forever and you'll be the witnesses. So you can look forward to that. Hello, Ace. How are tricks? Tricky. It's tricky. Huh. So where was I? Hello, Mark Raymond. Seriously, Mark? Really? You're lucky I love you all so much. It's a very fine line between getting supported and being trolled, isn't it, human? With every week that goes by, the more I'm convinced that most of you are trolling me. Harry, do I love you? Harry, you don't repulse me as much as you used to, okay? Paula was supposed to support me. No, Paula. I mean, we are pretty much just joined together on the slow descent into insanity. I'm not sure how much support one can offer for someone else in that situation. For those of you who don't know, yes, I do have a Patreon page. You can find the link in my profile. And this week, because it's Valentine's week, we've been finding out which of us is your soulmate. So the results are tomorrow. So I hope you've all been playing along. I know Chloe has, and I know Paula has. Who do you think is your soulmate? Wow. Raz all the way. There's a surprise. Wow, I don't know what that means about you guys. I don't know what that says about you. That the little fluffy psychopath, one of the crew, is your soulmate. You clearly all have a sort of death wish. Yeah. Anyway, I got no votes, Chloe. Oh, Jesus Christ, Chloe, I could have just got by without knowing that. You have to slap me in the face with it. Yeah. Mark, you're like a good bra. Yeah. You're like a Tesco's bra. Anyway, let's move on from trolls and bras, shall we? Paula, it means we all agree with Betty. No, the romance has, yeehaw! The romance has slowed down somewhat, hasn't it? And I don't know if you noticed, but this week I got abducted by aliens. I'm not sure that's supposed to work. So expect more of those videos in the future, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, oh look, there's a squirrel. So, where was I? Other than saying hello to everybody, if I just said hello to everybody throughout all of this, I don't think I'd ever finish. I'd get to an hour in, and then I'd just give up. Anyway, aren't humans aliens? Well, yeah, but aliens they didn't probe me. They didn't probe me. I don't know if we're going to call it Blaz or Rattin or Blaz, or we're not. Harry, you're like a bad bra. I don't want to know. So yeah, I haven't been probed. How quick were they to send me back? Pretty quick, Kyle, pretty quick. But I mean, they must be pretty inept aliens. They've managed to get the only aliens that are on the planet. Anyway, where am I going with this? I don't know. No one said paperclips. Although I tell you what, the human has already written tomorrow's escape room. And remember how we used to do escape room bingo? If anyone is still interested, tomorrow's is going to be a really, really good example. So somewhere in the links in my website, in the links in my profile, you'll find one that does take you to the website. I think it's called merch, actually, even though there's not a lot of merch there at the moment. And you can get your bingo card. This is going to be a good one for bingo. Anyway, hello, Lily Grace. Favourite food and drink? Cheese. Hands down, easy peasy, simples, cheese. All the way cheese. And why? It's because it's delicious. Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Mark, what did they look like? What did aliens look like? I thought they looked like aliens, didn't they? Literally no one said paperclips. I don't... Harry? I'm not getting defensive about being probed. I'm just saying that it's some people's cup of tea and it's not mine. Kure loves a probe, loves a little rummage. Okay? Me, not so much. Like you said, Harry, it's a safe space. It'd be different if you were talking to Kure, but you're not. I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan. Me personally. Besides, you don't know what their hygiene's like. You don't know how many humans they probe before they clean it. Really, it's quite jaw-dropping. You know, they're supposed to have like safety certificates on the wall, little ratings. It's all supposed to be, above board and regulated and everything. But when it comes down to it, no. Oh dear God, the whole raspletting thing isn't dying, is it? By the way, if you are interested in the raspletting romance, there is some fan fiction. If you search my name on AO3, there is fan fiction. The human is still recovering. Is still recovering from having read it. She finds it very difficult. She finds it almost impossible to squeeze Raz now, Paula. Okay? The thought of squeezing Raz. And somehow mayonnaise isn't the same anymore. But hey. But hey, that's a whole different thing. Chloe, the poll was missing an option. Blaz, it didn't have Blaz. Okay, we've got to vote again. Literally no one said paper clips. We haven't forgotten how ice cream got ruined, Paula. We're just trying to work through the issues one at a fucking time. We can't work through them all. Mutu, don't you worry where the human's got her hands, okay? She's busy scrolling through the messages on the phone, okay? Anyway, and yes, by the way, if you want to be a live sub, our live sub goal needs only one more subscriber, and then Raz will sing. We don't know what, when, or how, but Raz will. So there's a gold star somewhere on your screen. You hit that, you can subscribe, and you'll help us hit our goal. And it means if you do that, we'll sing you a song, a special sub song, and you'll get cool emotes to use, such as always, necrophilia. Or there's brain diarrhea this week. The human was going to do one. I think because someone said which of the mods has got the brain cell this week, the human was going to do one of a single brain cell. But she was trying to do a picture of a brain looking sort of like it was thinking and studying hard, and it didn't look quite right. It just looked like a quizzical scrotum. So she couldn't unthink that. So we don't have that one. Yeah. Apple use your AO3 is cursed enough. I promise you. It's not. If you haven't read this, my God, can you hear the hysteria creeping into my voice? Ugh. Hello, Miss Susie. You made it. So everybody, basically just subscribe. Just subscribe. Just do something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I started this live strong, as I always do, and by now I just don't know what's going on. Paula, some more than others. It's a scary route that the human's brain takes to navigate the work that brings us to this point. It's probably best that we don't think about it too much. I'm going to say hello to Venus. Hello, Venus. Miss Susie, what do we get for subscription this week? There's always necrophilia. Emma, I started by whining. Don't pretend it was a strong start. It's fucking harsh. I don't even remember what I was whining about. Was I whining about? Was it the human's cold hands? Was it because I was late? I don't remember. Doesn't sound like me though, does it? Happy, so you feel bad for all the people who are scrolling their FYP? What are you talking about? They'll be desperate for a glimpse of me, Apple user. Oh, Kaluna, you're at the Doctor Who convention, getting ready. Hello, Kaluna. That sounds awesome. I did get a bit excited there. Kaluna! Like that. Yes, and we are all very jealous. We are all very jealous. But hoping you have a fab time as well. So, human, I can't help but feel there was something that I rather had to say. I feel like we've done more work than just nothing. Toxic chicken. Well, the chicken is toxic in lots of ways. But, yeah. Well, steady, Mark, steady. And hello, Lisa. A bit harsh, I know. Mr. Werewolf Dude. Oh, maybe that's Mr. Werewolf Dude. Maybe I was going to talk about YouTube. Maybe I was going to say, because Kure did a special Valentine's Live with the old spinny wheel and the Valentine's messages and the song at the end. Maybe you wanted to catch up on that. And you can catch up on it on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. If you want to catch up on any of the lives, they all go on YouTube. So, yeah. Mark, wait, where's the human's got her hand? Yes, Mark, the feather duster is on tomorrow. Haven't called him that in a while, have you? Emma, how are our parents this week? Any anecdotes? I don't know. The human's father is a fucking walking anecdote at the moment. Which reminds me, there won't be a live next Saturday because it is human father's 70th birthday. Yeah. Don't, Mark. Don't, no. Human's father is, no. No. I will pass on all of your messages. Thank you. But yeah, he's, he doesn't want to celebrate with you. Do you know what the silly thing is, Chloe? If I asked him to, he probably would. He would probably be really happy to. Emma, do I have a P.O. box? You know what, Emma? No, I don't at the moment. I need to figure that out. I really should figure that out. But no, is the short answer. But the problem is that it's not so much the human's father, it's the human who's going to be busy that day, sorting out decorations and food and all sorts of shit like that. Otherwise, she'd just, switch this on in the corner and let the insanity continue. But then we'd probably get into trouble. So it's probably for the best. He is an acquired taste. Just saying. So what is this poll for? Which mod is your soulmate? Oh, fucking unicorn. Unicorn isn't a mod anymore, okay? The human fixed it. The human's father is... I'm not sure amazing is the right word. Perplexing, baffling, confusing. The human's been trying to watch the simplest television with him this week. Okay? Stuff he's seen before. And he can't follow the fucking plot. It's like sitting with a toddler. Who's that? Why are they doing that? What's going on for? Is that the one that... Who was that? Just watch it. Just watch it. So, yeah. Mind-blowing, Mark, in a way. Unicorn forever, no. Apple user, shut up. No. The mistranslation of unicorn. Is it? I don't know. A father who enjoys his beer, a year older just next week. We love you, oh confused one. He is confused. So, human, have you thought what else it is that we needed to mention? Did we need to mention anything? Ruth, you think we need a P.O. box as well? I know we do. It's just, right, here's the thing, okay? A P.O. box is really expensive. And so's a PS5. I'm just saying. It's a big fight to be an adult, okay? The human fights every fucking day. P.O. box, PS5, come on. How many Valentine's cards did we get, Mr. Werewolf? None. I was devastated. Paula, see if we can get our mail sent to the pub that the human never takes me to. She treats me very poorly. I have to say, to not even have a P.O. box. How many Valentines might I have got if I'd have had a P.O. box, right? Yeah. The human's card didn't get me one. No. The human didn't get me a card, I mean. That's because I don't have a P.O. box. I know, right? Mark, yes, everyone sub, and then I can get a P.O. box. Says the person who hasn't subbed. Come on. What did I do on Valentine's Day? Egg cheese in the corner on my own. Mark, how much is a P.O. box? A proper Royal Mail one, 40 quid a month, or £400 for a year. Yeah, it's a lot. Hello, nosy neighbour. Corey is great as a drinking buddy, I must admit. Wow. So the only mod who isn't actually a mod won the poll. Well done. Yeah, Paula, there probably is an alternative, but I don't know what it is. Because you can get like the sort of fake ones. Can I just put a cardboard box? Ruth, what company do you use for £110 a year? Please tell me. Because I would be interested to know. because humans looked into, it's lots of different companies that do it, and they're none of them are quite right. Just saying. So yeah, if anyone's got a solution, yeah, sure, tell me. I'm all ears. Well, actually, I mean, I'll be honest, my ears do actually make up quite a large part of my head, don't they? I literally am all ears. So, yeah, Kaluna, to be fair, subbing twice is, yeah. Simi, you want me to say something to cheer you up? Well, I mean, the first thing that springs to mind is there's always necrophilia, but I'm only saying that because it's a standing joke around here. It was a joke how it's always applicable to every situation. I'm not necessarily suggesting. I feel really bad now, but I'm just saying as well, there's always necrophilia. Anyway. Ruth is a sweet shop, laundry service and PO box. Yeah, I don't think I can do that around here. Yeah. So everybody, welcome. If you're new, welcome. How am I? I'm very well, thank you. Yeah. Mark, I could get it sent to the home address on my planet. I like the way everyone's complimenting my ears as well. I mean, be honest, I sort of thought the antenna were what I was all about, but the ears are bigger than my eyes and my nose, and the antenna, not my mouth though. Anyway, I have majestic Eccleston ears. Thank you. Right. Anyway, wow, I really have spent 10 minutes talking about my ears now. Anyway. Apple user, you're going to say there's always necrophilia. Well, hey, on you. That's all on you, Apple user. I do not want to be in any trouble when you get, kicked out or anything like that. That's on you. Right, I'm going to let the human take a sip because we've been going for a while and I think she probably deserves... Do you think she deserves a sip? I think we should let her. Right, human, take a sip. Hello, Becca. I'm very well made. Are you flirting with me? Hello, idiot. Idiot's back. Back again. Anyway. Yes, nosy neighbour. All the better to hear you with. Oh, that sounded a bit like Raz, didn't it? Mr. Werewolf Dude, how do they avoid earwax on our planet? Do you know what, Mr. Werewolf Dude? You need a certain amount of earwax. And the rest makes excellent candles. Yeah. Never wanting for a candle. Apple user, everything I've said today would be rude out of context. That's how we accidentally get suspended and stuff. Hello, silly little gamer. Hello. Anyway, moving on. How old am I? I'm old. Yeah. How are you still going on about your little rummage? Mark, am I making little Zoolas? At some point, the plushies will be back on the website, but there are exciting things coming. Yeah, exciting things will be coming to the website because I know we have, you can sub here and you can subscribe on Patreon as well, but the merch has gone a bit quiet, hasn't it, eh? And we want nice cool merch and the human's been working very hard very hard. So it's going to be cool merch. But don't forget as well, if you want the Valentine's t-shirt that's still available until the end of the month, again, there's a link in my profile. So basically, if you want more me, just check out the links in my profile. Now, Christy, you got one. Nice. And hello, Skits and Giggles. Hello. Right. Anachronisty, you want Zelo? Maybe Zelo, maybe not Zelo. Maybe other things. Maybe other things that will melt your heart, causing an internal brain hemorrhage and a little bit of dampness down there. That's exciting. There'll be something. There'll be that exciting. I think humans just realised what I said. I can't believe I just said that either. But yes, there will be something coming up that is more exciting even than Zelo and Zuna. Don't you worry, Paula. Don't you worry. But by the way, Paula knows what it is. Paula knows what it is. Oh wow, there's actually like a serious poll. Thanks, whichever mod it was that actually sent it up. Would you send stuff if Zoola had a PO box? I mean, only three of you voted, but still, yeah. Apple user, can I trust Paula with a secret? This one I think I can, yeah. No, it's not Zuna. Chloe, it was you. Thank you, Chloe. Little Zoolas. There'll be something. Cluna, there'll be something. And it'll be really exciting, honestly. But the humans just gotta get it all together. Ruth, you got last year's Valentine's. I have to say, considering that Kure really is the queen of all matters of the heart, Raz has crowbarred himself in to both, I almost said Halloween, to both Valentine's t-shirts for the last 2 years. Mark, what about a Zoola calendar? You're not the first person to mention it. We're going to try and think about that maybe towards the end of the year. If we're still doing this, surely. We'll still be doing this, human. I'm not going home yet. There's too much to do. Skip, we should just do an Amazon wish list. Amazon wish list? I can't even say it. It's a tricky thing to do, Skip. It's really tricky. Because if you're not used to doing shit like that, when you sit down and you're like, what do I even do? What do I put? And the human's like, oh, well, I could use some pens. Like, fucking hell, human, pens? So, yeah, we could do an Amazon wish list, but, human wouldn't even know what to put on it for me. So, yeah. Paula, it kind of is a potato of a sort. Paula, there are cheaper options. Google PO Box and her location. Yeah, I tell you what, human will look into it again this week. Okay? Human did it, I don't know, not that long ago, just before Christmas, and she couldn't find a satisfying PO Box solution. So, yeah. I know, Mutu, what could I do that's more important than this? Don't you worry, I ain't going nowhere. Are there going to be little cars? There's not going to be any little cars. Easy, people, easy. Yes, Kyle, Valentine's can quickly become a horror. Miss Wellswood, I should write a biography. Anachronist, you can help with the wish list. Human just doesn't know what I should wish for. I don't know what I should wish for. What do you get, the alien who's got everything, huh? Hello, Michael, what are we talking about today? Absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Paula, mics, cameras, blankets, props. New blankets, Paula, what's wrong with this one? Honestly, Paula, when everybody loves this blanket so much. And yes, pens are always handy. This involves a lot of writing. A lot of writing. Yeah, all good points, guys. All good points. Fabric and chicken feed. How about an unsatisfying solution? Paula, the human's already got those nailed. Apple user, who doesn't like a good pen? And the human does like a particular type of pen. And also a particular type of blanket. Don't need any more blankets. Ruth, that is disturbing. But someone really took it to heart when I said, there's always necrophilia. Great way to start a family. I don't know. Biscuits, cakes, chocolate and booze. Yes, Chloe, add to the cheese collection and the drink donation by subbing instead. Yes. Basically, guys, I think what we're saying is just give me cash. And yes, Emma, something for our father, for his family. Do you know what, Emma? This is a bigger problem than you think. The human it really is what you get the boy who's got everything. She has no clue what to get him, and the clock is ticking. Michael, are we doing an escape room tomorrow? Yes, we are. The escape room is written. It's ready to go, and I'm really behind with the messages. How have I gotten so behind on the messages? I think it's because everybody's giving me good ideas. Unless they're dissing my blanket. Idiot has important news. Oh, that sounds terrible. Mark, is this scripted? Mark, does this sound scripted? Mark, do you think that if the humans sat down, that this is what she'd come up with? No, Mark. Mr. Werewolf Dude, yes, we do have PayPal. Yeah. I tell you what, if anybody does have any thoughts for what to get our father for his birthday, seriously. You know how you reach that point and you're like, he's not one of those golfing fathers, and he's not a whiskey father, but what the hell? Some local brewed craft beer. I'm not sure how he'd feel about the shirt anachronista. It's a bit of a bone of contention. The blue t-shirts are like literally all he wears, plain blue t-shirts. He had the gall to get a yellow t-shirt once. Niece said he looked like a sweet corn. Knocked his confidence. Basically, you're all suggesting that we get him stuff with us on it. I'm not. I mean, human thinks it's a good idea, but I'm not completely sure. Idiot, was your news that bungalow is a funny word to say? Was that it? Really? Apple user, I can promise no one would predict the shit you say. Wow, we've over 10,000 likes. Thanks, guys. That's absolutely awesome. But Ruth says it's not enough. Keep those fingers busy. Keep the demons away. A co-op funeral voucher, Mark. Right, now here's the thing, Mark, with you saying a co-op funeral voucher. Here's the thing. There's an advert on British TV at the moment for co-op funerals that has caused a little bit of tension in the human household. Okay? And it's because the human's father, it's an advert about people planning their funerals, doing zany things like someone, oh yeah, I'm going to be buried with all of my vinyl. Or, oh yeah, I totally want everyone to wear bright colours. It's that kind of advert. And human's father's like, that's bullshit. That's for the living people. That's not for the dead. Why would you bother? And human's mother is like, oh my fucking God. No. It's you sort this shit out now so that it takes the pressure off the people that you leave behind. And it's this massive bone of contention. And the humans just sat there like, have we really got to discuss your imminent passing right now? Like, like fuck, guys. So yeah, and also Anachronist, I did notice you said get him a beer stein, but he's very fussy about his drinking vessels. Very fussy. So yeah, so there we go. Mr. Werewolf Dude, I think he's got everything fishing wise. Very fussy about his hats. It's got to be a cap with a peak that's a pale colour with no badges or writing on. So yeah. Oh, Chloe, I'm sorry. You've had to organise one for next month. I'm very sorry about that. It suddenly feels in very bad taste. You know, put the fun in funeral and all that. But yeah, fun all round. Tickets to a theme park. Hello, Chris. Tickets to a theme park. I really don't think so. He doesn't queue. He doesn't queue. A pen. Anachronist. He doesn't write. Seriously. Guys, I don't even know what to suggest. I think something beery is probably as good as it gets. A submarine, maybe, Mark, maybe. Our Apple user was very much like that, just trying to eat a Sunday dinner while they're discussing funerals. You'd be surprised how often it happens. The human's father gets very, very grumpy at this time of year when everything's dark and wet and boring. And he's like, oh, suppose I'm past it now. The human's like, yeah, yeah, you are. Because you can't have a conversation when he's in one of those moods. So he's just like, yeah, jog on. I know that's mean. It is mean, but it is quite funny. It is quite funny. Idiot, do I enjoy cheese? Yes. Mark, fluffy slippers. Oh, Mark, he's fucking fussy about his slippers. You can't have fluffy slippers. They've got to be functional. They've got to have a hard bottom. Got to have a hard bottom for doing the bins and such. Paula, does he need more tools? Oh, fuck me, Paula. He's got every tool imaginable. He's got everything. He's got everything. Honestly. I think it's got to be beery. Nosy neighbour, a new cell phone. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Because then who's going to teach him how to use it? Who is going to teach him? It's still... there's nothing worse than seeing him sat with his phone in his hand and a little frown on his little face, and then he draws breath. He just goes... And the human's like, incoming! Run for cover! It's going to be a phone-based fucking question! And the problem is that the human's father still thinks that the human is like, I don't know, a fucking teenager. The human's not. The human is old. The human doesn't have an instant understanding of technology anymore either. No phones, no technology. I don't think any of us can take it. Paulo needs a selection from his own line of merch. I think so. Apple user the humans like would either make a shit or an awesome sitcom. I'm probably going to go shit. That's the thing about the human's father is it's sort of funny, but not when you have to live it. It's like outside looking in. It's mildly amusing. But if you've explained the same plot point 3 times and we're only 10 minutes in, it gets a bit much. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that. Kaluna commissioned art. I'm not sure. I'm not. I don't know of what. Emma, I think beer is very much it. Lisa, we're riding a hot air balloon. He doesn't like hot air balloons. He doesn't like the haphazard nature of them. And I'm with him on this. Emma, a cinema pass. He doesn't like the cinema. He doesn't like their sound system. He likes his own sound system with, I don't know, 20 fucking speakers spread throughout the room that drive the human's mother completely fucking insane. He doesn't like cinemas. And the seats are never comfy enough. He doesn't like cinemas. Oh, Jesus Christ. This does actually feel quite cathartic. Having all of these suggestions and still not quite finding anything. Get him a sub. Chloe, I don't think he's ever actually watched one of these. He has starred in more lives than he's watched. Okay? Like, seriously, I think he goes on, like, Facebook every morning and he sees, like, my post and he goes and moves on to motorbikes and old coaches. Emma, a recliner? That might be a little bit out of the human's budget. A top spec sleigh, Mark, yeah. Does he have a favourite celebrity? Oh, Mr. Werewolf Dude, celebrities. There's only two sorts of celebrities. Who the fuck are they? And oh, it's Thingy from What's It. That's literally it. I'm not sure he'd even know my fucking name. I mean, bearing in mind, Kure was the cat that drinks. Sock Monkey, a P.O. box of his own, maybe. Mr. Werewolf Dude, ask him what he wants. We have! Josh, a dance class. Getting warmer. Right, okay, let's take a deep breath. Paula, you can hear the trauma, right? Right, it's difficult. And then do you know what's even worse? It's fucking Mother's Day a couple of weeks after that. It's fucking Mother's Day. We've just had the human mother's birthday in November, and then Christmas, and then it's Mother's Day. And she doesn't garden, and she doesn't bake, and she doesn't sew. And I mean, just what? It's just one long round of trauma. A baby me? Well, Mark, I'm not quite sure how one would go about that. But I'd willingly put in the practice. Anyway, I'm going to try and catch up with messages because Chris, take him to Spain or something now. Back in the before times, the human was going to take him on holiday, if only to give poor human mother a fucking break. But I don't know. I don't think the human thinks that's such a good idea now. Maybe not. Apple Use, do you think I should buy him Slay magazine? I could give him a signed copy. Do you know what? That human's laugh tells me that maybe that's what he's getting, whether he wants it or not. Socks, nosy neighbour, you have no idea. Every fucking year, the drama we have over how socks aren't a Christmas present. So socks for birthday? No. Right. Okay. Should we move on? I'm going to let the human take a little sip. And then I'm going to try and get up to date with the messages before it's time to sign off. Have a sip, human. Mr. Werewolf, do favourite beer? I think it's going to have to be. A nice hotel with a hot sauna. I don't know what he'd do. I mean, other than sweat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Can't help but feel that we'd get it wrong, you know? Yeah. Right. Skip, you think the human mother has got hobbies, but she just doesn't want to reveal them? I think the problem is humans. Humans' mother is one of those things that, you know how you've spent all your life caring for other people, and then you get to the end of it and you're like, nah, fuck that. I'm just going to sit with a book. Fuck you all. I'm not going to bake for you. I'm not going to garden. I don't give a shit. Human mother, right there. Marcus Arca Cruz, I think he'd probably quite like that. Yeah. Actually. But again, I think that's a little bit outside of the human's budget. Mark, take him to Bognor. He does like a caravan park. A manicure and a pedicure. Oh, I'm not sure about that, nosy neighbour. He's got skin and nails like fucking rhino horn. When the human was young, he had a mishap with a disc cutter, and he had to have some stitches in his arm. And the nurse stitching him up said he had skin like a rhinoceros hide. So yeah. How was this turned into the human's father hour? How has this happened? Anachronistic. After Bognor, it would be a short hop to you. Bognor. I'm not sure how we'd feel about that. But if I do give him Slay Magazine, then yes, we will record it. Marker pottery class. God, can you imagine? I'm not sure about that. Kaluna, if socks aren't good for Christmas, then they must be perfect for birthday. Yeah. Iron Brew. Tickets to a convention. I don't know. Time to sign off when I see this. Oh, we're getting there. West End Theatre. No, Apple user, because you've heard how much trouble he is just watching the plot on a telly. You can't pause that. You pause it. I've just got to go for a pee. He shouts at the cast, and he goes and has a wee and comes back. I've just got to go and get a drink and some snacks. Can you just pause it there? No. Anachronistic, you sick puppy. The scene from Ghost. That's worse than any fucking fanfic with squeezing Raz. Oh God, my brain is never going to be clean again. Ever. Professional family photos. I don't know. Mr. Werewolf Dude, what does he say he wants? He doesn't know, Mr. Werewolf Dude. He doesn't know. That's the problem. And you know how they say, oh, guys are so difficult to buy for, and the best advice is to just buy a slightly better version of something that they've already got. So, like, if they've got an old, a wallet, just get them a slightly better wallet. Human father doesn't even know where the fuck his wallet is. He hasn't seen his wallet in fucking years. Human mother carts around anything of any fucking import. Honestly, it's tough being me. It's tough being me. Yeah, Carl, you don't want to know what happens when I get squeezed. I hope it's not the same thing that happens with us. No, Paula, no! No more fanfiction, please! Please, Paula, you might finish the human off. Like, don't get me wrong. We do appreciate that it's beautifully crafted, expertly woven, but fuck me. Anachronistic, one of those kids' fishing toys. What do you mean? You mean like with the fishing rod with the magnet on the end? Like that? Oh dear, it's hard. No, Skip, stop it. No, no singing. Trip on my spaceship, maybe. Skippy doesn't take his wallet anywhere. He doesn't take it anywhere. Trip to Tesco. Now go on, Mark, let's push the boat out. Let's take him to M&S. Maybe even Waitrose. You know, it is his 70th. Hello, Dark Collective. Although you have probably joined just when I'm about to sign off. So, Mr. Werewolf Dude, do I save the world in the fan fiction? No. Mr. Werewolf Dude, all the fan fiction about me is smut. Basically. Traumatic at best. So I think it is probably pretty difficult to find something for his birthdays. I think you'll agree. Though I do thank you very much for your suggestions. But welcome to a little slice of my hell, my living purgatory. And yeah, I'm afraid it is Finger of Doom time. Chris, get him a new surround sound. You fucking shitting me? He's got too many speakers. He will get a birthday cake, Mr. Werewolf Dude. Don't you worry. Humans on that. He will not be going short of food. That's for damn sure. But yeah, everything else is a fucking nightmare. So everybody, I think it's time for the Finger of Doom now. Oh, nosy neighbour cooking Blettin for dinner. It's what Blettin would have wanted. So everybody, I'm afraid it's time for Finger of Doom. Skip's going live next if you would like to see Skip. Human's going to lay down in a cool, dark room with a glass of gin as she tries to figure out, well, she tries to process everything that's happened in the last hour, from the quizzical scrotum all the way to There's Always Necrophilia, stopping off at her father's 70th birthday and P.O. boxes. That's the last hour in a nutshell. Anyway, everybody, here comes the Finger of Doom. And I have to thank you so much for joining me, for all of your comments, for all of your likes, for all of your gifts. Thank you so much, everybody. Do not forget that Raz will be here tomorrow with a Doom room that's already ready to go. Shocking, I know. So until then, everybody, have the most fabulous Saturday. Go out and have fun, be chilled. And there's always necrophilia. Farewell!